We got our latest event in Hockey Ultimate Team, the Gallery of Greats, and it's good. Let's break down this banger of an event by going over the new Master Set players first, like we always do. Now, we'll start first with the 87 overall Phil Esposito, as this event is highlighting the legends of the sport. 6'1", 205 with sniper forward and playmaking boost. He's got silver big tipper, which is fun, and gold close quarters, which has definitely lost its overpoweredness from NHL 23, but still effective. At 86 speed and 85 acceleration, he does have a good shot, as well as hand stats, decent body checking at 86, and an okay face-off rating at 86. This is definitely one of the least sought after in terms of the attributes, but a really cool Phil Esposito card. Next, we've got the 87 Patrick Roy, 6'2", 190 with speed boost, as well as accelerator, which is a valuable synergy combo. Gold butterfly effect and silver post-to-post. I still don't recommend using abilities on goaltenders. They just haven't been proven to be all that effective. If you've been watching my streams or my No Money Spent series, you know that base Markstrom, or whatever Markstrom you want to use, has been just absolutely lights out. However, when it comes to the important attributes for a goaltender, he's got a great speed at 89. Aggression is low at 60, meaning that he's further back in his net to stop the more meta shots. And again, the card art in this event, fantastic. Sergei Gonchar checks in next and brings some assistance to the weaker left-handed defenseman options in NHL 24. 89 speed, 90 acceleration, 91 agility. A good shot and hand stats, very low body checking at 76, but good at defensive awareness at 89 and stick checking at 90. If you can get both of the shooting boost and offensive defenseman activated, his shot is in the mid-90s. Now, his body checking stat is at 76, but he does have silver stick him up, so if you utilize his stick check as opposed to his body check when playing with him, I think you'll be just fine. Gold Seeing Eye has proven to be pretty effective so far in the game. For anyone that can't afford team builders or doesn't have Brian Leetch and you want to go an alternate route, this is a great option instead, or to add to your decor that already has Brian Leetch. Megan Keller from Team USA is up next, 5'11", 165 on the smaller side, but 5'11 is decent size. Gold elite edges, silver tape to tape. It's elite edges that's always going to be the highlight here. 89 speed and acceleration, can get up to 89 agility. Shots in the mid-80s, hand stats, arm pad as well. I do like the fact that she can get up to almost 99 offensive awareness, meaning that she'll win a lot of the puck pickup battles, and her defensive awareness can get to 95 as well. A really good all-around card. Honestly, I've used Hillary Knight, and she's been great. If you're looking for a woman card to represent your squad, Megan Keller might be a decent option. Then we've got the 87 Alex Ovechkin, and let me tell you, this thing is an absolute weapon. Sniper forward, agile dangler boost, but even without them activated, he's got 90 speed, 90 acceleration, 89 agility, 91 balance to represent the younger Alex Ovechkin, but he still has that elite shot in the low to mid-90s. Hand stats are great as well. Body checking's 87, and sniper forward and agile dangler boost can make him that much better. Throw in the fact he's 6'3", 238 with gold unstoppable force, and you have one of, if not the best right-handed winger in the game. Spoiler alert, you can go ahead and build this card all the way up. He's going to be on your team for quite some time. Now, because we are at 87 overall now, there is an extra tier added to the Master Set players. This is where it's going to start costing a little bit more power-up collectibles to upgrade your cards, which again, I think is why the repeatable Hut Champs option is probably the play now that the fantasy hockey event is over, but that's for another video. Right now, to get him all the way to his max, he's going to cost you 10,000 coins, a power-up collectible, or 15K. I would do the power-up collectible because if you refund it, you'll get the full thing back. And then from Tier 4, Tier 5, and Tier 6, it's going to cost you 2 power-up collectibles each, meaning it'll cost you 6 total. All in total, when you refund Alex Ovechkin or whatever Master Set you choose, you will lose 3 power-up collectibles. That is expensive. They're going for around 16 to 20,000 per is usually what you can make them for. So that is a costly loss, but Alex Ovechkin, at least from this event, is going to be one that can be on your team for quite some time. Now, if you played NHL 23, they brought back one of the best event structures that we've gotten in years. The Hut Millennium event had us collect every single Master Set player at 82 overall, no need to upgrade, and once the second week of the event came out, we cashed these 10 Master Set players in for an ultimate power-up player that will be revealed on November 9th. So, to be clear, you will have to collect all 5 of this week's Master Set players on top of next week's 5 Master Set players, and you will get an ultimate power-up player that is probably going to be higher rated than these 87s. So, how do we get the cards? head over to Sets, into the Gallery of Greats, and just like the prior events so far in NHL 24, these will cost you one single event collectible. So a Gallery of Greats collectible. Easy enough. So you will need 5 collectibles to get all 5 of the Master Set players at 82 overall, and you will need to do the same thing on week 2 to get whatever the ultimate Gallery of Great power-up player is. Now you can do this set more than once. I have Alex Ovechkin. I already made him an 87. And as you can see, you can go ahead and make him again. Because obviously, if you want to make one of these cards and upgrade and use them, like Alex Ovechkin, you're going to need to get another one to trade in for whatever Week 2's hidden card is. The cost of these does not change from past events. You can get 2 for trading in an 84 overall. You can also 1 for 1 an 83 plus card. Now again, I don't like giving you prices set for what you should look for in the market because whatever I say is just going to get absolutely hammered. So always just do the math. Find out what an 83 card costs, and then you know what each collectible should be worth. So whatever you buy an 83 overall card for, just know that if you double it, that's what you should pay for an 84 overall. And anytime that they drop below that set price, that's the one that you should use at that time. I will say, because of the fantasy hockey event, 83s, 84s, and 85s are still quite high, simply because everyone paid an arm and a leg to get those fantasy hockey collectibles before the event ended. Speaking of the fantasy hockey event, now that it is over, you are no longer able to make any of the Master Set players, obviously. But for anyone that had leftover fantasy hockey collectibles, you can trade them in for various packs. If you had 5 collectibles, each one cost about 20,000 coins, so this would net you 100,000 coin in value to get an ultimate pack. If you didn't use any of the 24 that you earned from the objectives, this is what you're going to use them on, whether it be the ultimate pack, the Jumbo NHL Players pack, and Premium Player pack set as well. Now, as always, I'm always on the hunt to see if we can get a free Master Set player every single event. As someone that's free to play, it is one of the most important things, I think, in the game to make sure that every player can acquire one of these Master Set player items for free because it is very expensive to keep up. In objectives, there is a new Gallery of Greats objective tier list. Completing all of these will net you various items, including different event cards. There's an elite pack, as well as some specific players like Brad Park, on top of power-up collectibles, 4 in total. Now, in the complete games objective, remember, the more Gallery of Great players that you add to your team, the faster it will get accomplished. For example, if you have 10 in your lineup, you would complete 160 games in 16 games. Now, it does look like they are time gating this because you will have to open 9 daily reward packs to get that last power-up collectible, which will net you a second power-up collectible when you complete everything, but that's not necessarily the worst thing because that means that you'll be able to find out what you get for week 2, and usually week 2 is the better cards. However, I don't know how you're going to top Ovechkin. So, when you complete 25 games, it can be literally anything, you will get a Gallery of Greats random player. Let's go take a look at those players. We'll start down at the bottom, the 83, Tim Horton, 5'10", 181. How many OGs we have in the comments section that remember when Tim Horton's card was the icon that you got when you completed Division 1 in online seasons? This is the card that you got for free. And he was sick. The good old days. He's got defensive defenseman, which gives him good defensive awareness. In all honesty, this is simply an objective card. There are far better right-handed defensemen you can get. Brad Park is up next, the aforementioned player that you can get by completing objectives. He has two-way defenseman. Again, good defensive awareness, decent body checking at 84, but still one of the slower skaters at 85 speed, 85 acceleration. So again, more of just an objective card. Stan Mikita comes in next, and there has been a lot of people that have said his icon card has been great. Again, early on, smaller players are definitely more viable than they are as the game continues, but 89 speed, 89 acceleration, that'll play. A very low shot, however, so unless you're a Blackhawk fan, this is probably just an objective card. Then we get the 85 Eric Lindros, 6'4", 240, power forward synergy, as well as silver unstoppable force. 86 speed, 86 acceleration, mid-80s shot, high 80s hand stats, an 86 on the drop. This is a prototype centerman. You want someone that's massive so that when you're trying to defend the middle in your own zone, you can just hammer them out of the way. On top of that, when they're holding onto the puck in the offensive zone, you're literally not going to be able to knock Eric Lindros off the puck. This is more for the Division 2, Division 1 players, simply because you play that time on attack game, that possession style. End to end, he's obviously going to get beat, but still a very good card. Nick Lidstrom's up next. I have loved his power-up icon card, and if you are looking to trade in Lidstrom to continue you towards Lemieux and Gretzky, you could grab this 86 instead of recreating the power-up icon, if you wish. He's got gold stick 'em up and silver seeing eye, which is an awesome combo. 89 speed, 89 acceleration, good body checking at 86. Defensive awareness is easily improved because two-way defenseman is the most common synergy. A very good card, especially because there is not a lot of great left-handed defensemen currently. Martin Brodeur is up next, 6'2", 220. Again, there are just far better options for the price point. If you are a Devils fan or a late 90s, early 2000s fan, Martin Brodeur might be a card you want to grab. Then we've got Mario Lemieux. For anyone that is trying to get their ultimate icons, you could use these. You can use this 88 version that comes with gold unstoppable force, silver close quarters, and born leader. 91 speed, acceleration, and agility. 91 endurance. Even without his synergies activated, good shot. 93 hand stats, 84 on the draw, and 6'4", 230. Just such a dominant right-handed winger. And left defense and right-handed winger has been kind of the weakest position so far in terms of top-end content. Great card here in the Mario Lemieux. And then obviously we get the 88 Wayne Gretzky, playmaking forward and playmaking boost, 6 foot, 185, silver off the rush, silver third eye, gold elite edges. This is far worse than the 88 Mario Lemieux, but 93 speed, 93 acceleration, 92 agility, and essentially the same hand stats, shooting stats, good face-offs at 89. Mario is going to be much better, but elite edges is so good early on that right now Wayne is just going to whip around. Now, once you complete your 25 games, you do have a shot at getting yourself Mario and Gretzky, which is huge. But more than likely, you're just going to pull Park or Stan Mikita. Throw that player in your lineup, and once you get 30 hits with that player, you will get a Gallery of Greats collectible. That is the one that you will use in the sets to make one of the 5 Master Set players. So that's one. You can get your one for free. Add that into your lineup, and now you've got 2 cards to work towards your objectives. Take shots with any Gallery of Great player, 250. Again, you want to do this on rookie squad battles, set it to 4-minute periods, and just go on and get this done. You'll get Stan Mikita. Now, hopefully you did not get that in the Gallery of Greats random player. Again, I'll mention to them, hopefully, that there could be a trade-in. I really hope that they get away from this, because if you get duplicate players, that sucks for some, and it's great for others. 50 goals with a Gallery of Greats player will get you an Elite Pack, which is very obtainable. Again, rookie squad battles. And then it's simply games played, and each of these become easier the more players that you get in your lineup. Now, the first thing that I would recommend doing is going over to Hut Moments, and then the Gallery of Great Moments. You'll see that there will be a moment for every Master Set player, which is great, and each of them will have various rewards, whether it be small packs and coins, but the Alex Ovechkin one will net you a Gallery of Great collectible. Now, at the time of this recording, there was an issue at launch of the event where this would net you a prototype collectible, so be warned, you might get a prototype collectible. If that is the case, I'm sure they will find a way, whether it be add a set to let you trade that in, or just send you one, I'm not sure, but I would try and do this so that you get another Gallery of Great collectible. That way, you can make another Master Set player to throw in your lineup to work towards those objectives. Now, lastly, we head into Hut Rush. And very similar to the prior weeks, when you get to tier 16 and 17, you will get an event item. So at tier 16, 2.8 million, you will get the 83 Tim Horton. Get to 3.1, you will get a Gallery of Greats collectible, which would be your third for free, and then a power-up collectible at the very end at 4 million. Now, this is going to take you quite some time, because the reward structure based on the objectives is still the same that it's been, where it will net you only about 2 million once you get all of them done. Now, this will run until November 17th, so you do have some time to get this finished, but all in all, this will net you 3 Master Set players at 82 overall, and with this power-up collectible, you'll be one short to make it 82 to 87 completely free, which is annoying, but you're close. Now, with the new event and flipping over into November, they've also increased the AP limit to go with the new event. Just in time, as everyone starts to get better and better teams, you've now got 55 ability points that you can activate, and I'll have an ability tier list because I've been asked about that quite a bit. I'll have that come out very shortly. Now, the last thing, because you will net 3 free Gallery of Great collectibles from objectives and Hut Rush, you will still need 2 to get the 5 from week 1 that you will need, on top of the 5 from week 2 for whatever the ultimate secret one is that comes out November 9th. This will cost you just under 7,000 at the time of this recording. Again, 184 will get you. This will cost you just under 8,000 coins at the time of this recording, as 184 will get you the 2 remaining collectibles that you will need. So not a bad cost at all when you consider that we're going to get some jacked up up Master Set player item next week. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a like and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.